everyone. If you could actually join me in standing. I know you've probably been sitting a really long time. I'm Sarah Lehane, and I am the founder and CEO of Move This World. So we're going to just acknowledge the stressors, distractions, tension that we're all carrying with us in this multi-day conference and physically release them. Just follow along, join me. We're going to shake it off, but please join me in counting out loud. Okay? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's take one collective inhale and one collective exhale. So much like we all carry, you can take a seat now, thank you. Much like we all carry stress and tension and weight as adult professionals, so do our teachers and students. They carry distractions, stressors, tension that leads to challenges in being able to be present and able to be open to the teaching and learning process. Move This World is a social emotional learning program that equips pre-K through 12th grade teachers and students with evidence-based video tools to strengthen their mental, emotional, and social well-being. We do that by ritualizing a daily practice of identifying, expressing, and managing emotions so that it's seamlessly integrated into the DNA and operating plan of how we run our classrooms and our schools. The best analogy for this work is like 8-minute abs, but for social emotional learning. So the same way you may follow along with a yoga DVD and you're not an expert yogi, teachers who are not mental health professionals, who may not feel comfortable facilitating a conversation around emotions or teaching a lesson on social emotional learning, have contained and structured support behind them on the screen. Students come in the morning, I press play on a 5-minute video that I do alongside my students to take the emotional temperature of the room, acknowledge what my students are coming into the space with, and provide a contained and structured space for us to unpack our emotional backpacks so they don't get heavier and heavier and then implode. And then at the end of the day, there's another quick 5-minute video that we use to center ourselves and ground ourselves so that we're in a better position to take on whatever challenges or stressors may await us beyond the walls of the building. So it's intentionally easy to implement. We've had many teachers confess they don't even watch the videos prior to students coming in the morning. That's certainly not ideal, but I think it speaks to how much teachers have on their plate and how accessible this is. Move This World is the only digitally delivered pre-K through 12th grade evidence-based social emotional program that maps to the CASEL competency clusters and is engaging and creative and dynamic. So our work is rooted in techniques from expressive arts therapy, positive psychology, contemplation, and social emotional learning. Much like we began this with an embodied activation to connect mind and body, we wouldn't ask students to sit behind desks and fill out worksheets around their self-awareness or look at diagrams around social awareness or responsible decision-making. Empathy and creativity are muscles that we have to flex. We've been doing this work for 12 years. I started as a Fulbright scholar in Bogota, Colombia. We have partnerships with the Curry School of Education at the University of Virginia to monitor and evaluate our efficacy. We've completed a quasi-experimental study and are planning for our randomized control trial. And we have a partnership with the American Institute for Research to map the pre-K through 12th grade curriculum to CASEL competencies, to differentiate by grade level, and to scaffold over the course of the year so that we intentionally build up the safety of the space. You see some of the impact data that we've seen with regard to climate and culture, decreases in suspensions, chronic absenteeism, teacher attrition, improvements in engagement morale, and organizational health. We're very grateful to the advisors and investors that we have in mental health, psychology, child development, and mental health investors and media. At the student level, we hear stories of how students are holding themselves accountable, holding one another accountable to de-escalate from a challenging situation and manage their stress and communicate more effectively. At the administrator level, we hear stories about adults working better together to create a more positive environment for learning. We've grown over 200% since last year. We work with public, charter, and private districts across 28 states. We've received notable press. We closed our Series A at the end of January. And we're just so thrilled that social emotional learning is now a mainstream topic of discussion. For 12 years, I've been convincing leaders and convincing districts to prioritize this work. And we're so excited that now there's the science and there's the buy-in, and school boards and districts are mandating this as part of their strategic plan. They're requiring teachers and buildings to implement. And so we're excited to bring our 12-year track record and all that we've learned and all of the data and research that we've collected to continue to bring this to market. So we just want to make sure that every time there's a conversation around mental health and social emotional learning that we can help contribute to the discussion. So if you know leaders who are prioritizing social emotional learning, if you yourself are prioritizing your own social emotional wellness, we'd love to talk to you about ways that we continue to elevate that discussion. Thank you.